Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the Democratic ticket for 2020, only makes sense within the context that it's a pitch to the Republican vote. Joe Biden is basically the furthest right-wing Democrat in America. His voting record proves that. He is a staunch neoliberal, which is a right-wing ideology and policy. So it's hard to hurl these accusations of far-left radical Joe, and it's not going to land. People know that Joe Biden is ostensibly a right-wing Democrat. Okay, and then it applies to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is a cop. Kamala Harris is a prosecutor. She ain't no radical anything except authoritarian. Okay? So, once again, it's not going to land. The disingenuous smear campaigns that the GOP lives and dies by, it's not going to work. So, pitch aside, because obviously they're not pitching to the progressives. The pitch to the Republicans is actually perfect for Kamala Harris to be chosen, and Joe Biden as well. Because you can't run the disingenuous propaganda smear machines that the GOP has in spades against these two candidates who are nowhere near left-wing ideology of any kind. Period. So, it's a very smart, effective ticket if I'm looking at this objectively. Obviously, I want to pitch to me and progressives, and then that GOP smear machine kicks in, and then it becomes effective because people start believing it. Even though Bernie Sanders is basically a centrist as far as world politics goes, in America, he is literally Joseph Stalin reborn. Once again, it's in perception, but the Overton window is so far right, we're going to have this problem in America. We live in a right-wing country. So, but just looking at this objectively, it is a perfect chess move. It's a checkmate against the GOP smear machines who say, look at these far-right radical Democrats. It doesn't land. You can throw that accusation around all you want. It doesn't land. Because if people are willing to be objective, and that is in short supply, but there are enough people willing to look at records and objective reality and see that these two candidates, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, are anything but left-wingers in the least. So it just makes the Republicans look absolutely silly. And like I said, the smear doesn't work. So it's actually brilliant, as much as I don't want to give it credit, because I hate the two-party system. It's rigged. It's rigged this way, but it's a brilliant move against the GOP smear merchants.